Yeah, the reason why I say some people don't really understand football that much is because they've not played football before. They don't understand the rigorous sides of football. I played football when I was much younger, and I still play football. Just these days, because of my age, I had to cut down on the time I give to football. Football is very, very good. When you are young and you have what it takes, you have the energy to burn, and you understand what it means to run as much as you can, because you need to cover distance, you need to cover grounds, and you also have to be well equipped from the side of the technicality. You have to be technically gifted in some areas, and you have to know what it means to control the ball very well. You also have to know what it means to mount your position. I initially started as a winger, but because I was very fast when I was much younger, a lot of my pals knew me back in the day as Odonko because I could run like no man business. I could track back, I could cover distance, I could chase spacey attackers, I could leap. I was 5'8" to thereabout. I could jump. I could do a whole lot of things. So when I want to talk about football, I talk about football because I have also been involved in it. But most soccer analysts, most people that talk about football these days don't have an idea about what it takes to be a proper footballer. You know, and it's one of those things that amazes me because football is not as easy as we all look at it. And that's why if you look at the quality of football these days, it's not what it used to be like. Because then, back in the day, we had proper footballers like Ronaldinho, Gasquet Mandieta, Pablo Aima. Those were players that played football with this flair and with this joy in their face. But right now, what we have is we just have footballers that are very good at running, very good at passing, and that's just that is what is basically required to do well in football these days. That's why football is no longer as interesting to watch as it used to be back in the day.